Welcome to Divine Love Tarot. I want to thank you and welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time here or you return viewer or subscriber. I hope that this message resonates and helps you in some way. And if you find that it doesn't, just keep in mind that this is a general reading and they do not resonate for everyone. And you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, or even your Venus sign, because sometimes those are more prominent in your chart. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into your reading. All right, Cancer, welcome to your April 2019 mid-month love reading, okay? This is for everyone, couples, singles, not sure what you are, not sure what you want to be, okay? We'll see what's going on. The first card I'm going to pull is going to represent your current situation, okay, Cancer? The energies that you're dealing with, what is going on, okay? What do you need to address? And that first card, Queen of Pentacles. Next card represents energy that's crossing you or your challenge, Eight of Wands. Next card represents past energy that you might be dealing with, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, I should say. Okay, the person that you're dealing with and their energy, Queen of Wands. What is it that you want, Cancer? Two of Wands in the reverse. What's driving you? Internal factors. Got the Seven of Pentacles. Next card represents your advice for the reading. Ace of Swords. Next card represents external factors. Queen of Swords. And the next card represents the possible outcome. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, what will be, will be. So let me go ahead and get some clarifiers going so we can get this a little bit, can broaden this out a little bit, flesh this out, flesh out the energies. And then at the end, I will pull a Romance Angel Oracle card for a final message for you guys, okay? So, on this Queen of Pentacles, what do we have? The Five of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles again. The Hierophant in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups. Judgment in reverse. Queen of Wands again. Ace of Swords again. All right, Cancer. So, let's go ahead. Let me see. I need to get some charging going on. All right, let's go ahead and let's get started with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles is telling us that you're concerned about your security, okay? But it's not just security. The Queen of Pentacles is nurturing, okay? So this is security mixed with lots of love, caring, taking care of others. Maybe this is your role, okay, Cancer? Maybe this is who you feel like you are. You are the Queen of Pentacles in your life, right? You're the person who takes care of everyone. The Queen of Pentacles tends to be very focused on her family, focused on her loved ones, okay? So this is either your energy or the energy of someone that you're dealing with. But the Queen of Pentacles in this situation, we've clarifying with the Five of Wands, which represents that there's some conflict. So here I feel like for some of you, the conflict is about all of the people that you have to take care of, okay? You feel like you're taking care of everyone, but if you're busy taking care of everyone, who's taking care of you? Okay, with this Queen of Pentacles energy, maybe some of you are attracting lots of competition. Some of you are attracting lots of suitors, lots of people vying for your attention. Now, you could have your family members vying for your attention, or for my singles, this could be you and all the people who are trying to get at you, okay? But definitely the Queen of Pentacles here in this situation. For some of you, there's someone in your life that represents this Queen of Pentacles energy, and you feel like you're competing for this person's attention, or there's some conflict between you and this particular person, all right? What is the challenge? Well, some of you Your challenge is that you would like more romance, more affection, more passion in your life. All right. You're like, it's all good that we're focusing on the security. Maybe we're too focused on the security. We're so focused on making sure that home is comfortable, that the money's there, the saving account looking good, that we're taking care of everyone. But the passion, again, who's taking care of you on a physical level, okay? Um, Past energy that you're dealing with, we've got this Knight of Swords energy, this whirlwind, just come in and sweep you off your feet type of energy. Also with the Knight of Swords, I'm looking here at a situation, clarifying with the Hierophant. For some of you, you were in another relationship or possibly a failed marriage with someone who had this Knight of Swords energy, okay? But I kind of feel like this person did more riding around on the white horse than rescuing, if that makes any sense. Or someone who swept you off your feet, but they were very unconventional about how they wanted to do things. For some of you, this led to divorce. For others of you, maybe you're still in this situation with this person who possibly cheated, or possibly, there's still some type of something that you're dealing with this past energy, right? So what is it? Is it the part where you were swept off your feet, where now you're wishing that you had that kind of energy in your life, but you're ignoring the other part? You're ignoring the part where this person was self-serving. You're ignoring the part where this person had, wanted to have it their way. Most of, the Hierophant in reverse can be very self-centered, because they just think that everything is based off of how they think and how they feel. They only see things through their lens, okay? The energy of the person that you're dealing with, we've got the Queen of Wands, okay? So for some of you, you may be dealing with someone on the Pisces Aries cusp, okay? For some of you, this Queen of Wands is someone who just has a very warm and affectionate personality, okay? Very confident, very, spontaneous, carefree. But with that, we've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Not as reliable as you would like. For some of you, you've got two people, okay? You've got this, very confident and warm person, and then for others of you, you've got this person who's faking it with you. It could be the same person. This person could be faking, being very overconfident or pretending that they're going to provide security. Maybe that's why you're so focused on the security, Cancer. You're putting in all the work to keep things together. You're putting in all the work to make sure things are secure, and this person is not, okay? This King of Pentacles in the reverse energy is someone who can be a little bit jaded as far as love is concerned, just not as reliable as you would like them to be, not as supportive as you would like them to be, not as consistent as you would like them to be. The King of Pentacles in reverse can be manipulative, okay? Any of the court cards in reverse can be manipulative. So for some of you, I feel like you have one person who, on one aspect, they're caring, you're attracted to them, they excite you to some extent. But when it comes down to being consistent and really delivering this, security that you want, that's what's causing the conflict, because this person isn't able to provide you with that security. For my singles, I think that you're going to have options. I think that you're going to have someone who represents the Queen of Wands energy, and then you will have someone with this King of Pentacles energy that you're going to choose from, right? So it's like you're going to have to be careful and discern, who you're dealing with. Maybe for some of you, someone's coming towards you that's just going to be around for a good time. They're not necessarily, not to make them a bad person, but that's just not their role in your life right now. Maybe for some of you who are just, haven't dated in a while and you're getting yourself back out there, especially for my Cancers who have processed them, are processing after a divorce. Maybe you don't need commitment right now. Maybe you just do need someone who's going to lighten up your spirits and have fun with, okay? Because you're not looking for anything heavy right now with this Page of Cups energy. Actually, with this Two of Wands in reverse, you want something kind of safe, okay? You don't really want to do too much right now. Whether you're in a relationship or whether you're, looking to date again, or whether you are dating, The Two of Wands in reverse is kind of telling me that you're afraid of the unknown. Okay? And so with that fear of the unknown, you do want emotional connection, you do want romance, but you know, keeping it to a level, a safe level. And so for those who are dating, that's fine, you know, that's fine to take your time, and that's perfect. Don't rush into anything, don't jump into anything, especially with someone who is not here to commit or not here to be reliable. So keep it at that Page of Cups level, right? That puppy love, you know, romantic, hit by Cupid's arrow, but just not getting carried away. Don't get carried away with it. And maybe for some of you, that's your challenge, is that you want to get carried away because you want something that's going to make you feel secure. But for those of you who are in a relationship, you know, you cannot replace security with passion and excitement. Okay? Internal factors. Some of you are really looking at the situation like, where am I really, why am I putting so much effort and energy into this situation? Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is like, you're really looking at the fruits of your labor, and you're seeing where something is lacking. All right, with this Judgment in reverse, you realize that you've made a mistake somewhere. And for some of you, your mistake was trusting this person who, for all intents and purposes, may be a really nice person, okay? A really fun person, a really passionate person that you have this great connection with, but they're just not grounded, okay? They're not grounded. They're not consistent. They're not committing. They're not giving you that security that's very important to you. It's so important to you. It's showing up all over the place, Cancer, right? So you're like, man, are my efforts wasted? All right, you're getting a little bit of frustration here. You're really frustrated because you feel like you really misjudged the whole situation. For those of you who are in a relationship, for those of you who are single, I think you may be a little bit confused about where you want to place your effort. Okay, for especially for those of you, there's multiple people who are vying for your interest and your attention. The advice: try to get some clarity in this situation. All right, put emotions aside. Forget how these people individually, how they make you feel, or even if you're single, forget your feelings and think with your mind. Clarity. Where else are you gonna think with? Okay, you're thinking and you're being clear. You're getting clear about what it is that you want. You're getting clear about who you're dealing with, okay? Who this person really is versus who you would like them to be. Who is this person when you're not putting in all the effort? Who is this person when you're not holding everything down? Okay? Who is this person when you're not taking care of everybody else's needs? Okay, that's what you need to get clear about. From my singles, you really need to get clear about what's important to you. You know, is it security? Is it having romance? Is it having passion? Is it all of the above? You know, is it a situation where you feel like you can only get some, so you're willing to sacrifice others? You know, that's something that you have to really decide. For some of you, this Ace of Swords is about cutting out what doesn't work. Okay, cutting the person, for those of you, the singles, the ones that are dating multiple people, and one of them is just like here for nothing, good for nothing, right? Gonna amount to nothing. Cut it out. Get rid of that person, especially if you got someone who, you know, is so much. And this Queen of Wands is showing up twice. So this Queen of Wands person may really be the person for you, or at least the right person for you right now. Okay. External factors. We do have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So again, I feel like the Queen of Swords is here to tell you guys where you need to cut the fat, because cut it out. Get rid of this King of Pentacles in reverse, because the Queen of Wands is here, and you know, you're much better suited to this Queen of Wands person. For those of you that are in a relationship, I think that for some of you, maybe you think you may be, or maybe you might be better off as friends with this Queen of Wands person. Especially if the Queen of Wands is the one that's not as reliable and not as consistent and not as down to earth. You know, cutting someone off as your romantic partner doesn't necessarily mean you have to cut them out of your life, right? So for some of you, maybe it's just a downgrade. Or some of you, this Queen of Wands person may want to just be friends with you. You know, so again, take a step back from doing everything and see what happens when you're not the one putting in all that effort. You know, does this person return that effort, or do they just kind of fade and let you guys, you know, let things go? Um, for some of you, you have a choice between someone who is really just someone that is going to turn into a friendship that's not really going to amount to anything committed, and someone who, you know, is a little bit more here for you. Okay, someone who's a better match, someone who's really going to kind of, I feel like, be a lot more spontaneous with you and give you this kind of passion that you're looking for. And Cancer, I feel like for the Cancer readings, this want for romance and passion has been showing up. All right. So what's the possible outcome? Well, you know, some of you definitely are going to take that advice and be very clear about what you want and what you don't want. Even if that's putting your foot down in the situation with this person that has been inconsistent and hasn't been pulling their own weight. All right. Maybe it's not about cutting them off, but it's just about clearing up to them that that's not acceptable. For those of you who are dating multiple people, I mean, the main outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, this could be a Sagittarius, okay? If it's not a Sagittarius, then some of you, the wheels are changing, okay? Things are changing for you, and it's good change, right? But make sure that you're honest about what you want. Again, it's the same outcome. Be honest and clear, okay? Sometimes this change is coming with a big break. All right. For some of you, there is going to be a big break, and you're going to let go of this person that you've kept around because it was safe. All right. For others of you, you're going to cut the person who is only going to amount to friendship. All right. Because you realize that you want passion, and the Queen of Wands is the one that's going to give you the passion. All right. So let's go ahead and see what the romance angels have to say about all of this and wrap up this Cancer reading. All right, what do the romance angels have to say about my Cancers? You're reading for April, mid-month, April 2019. Okay. All right, Cancer. Romance angels are telling you that there's some deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Is this you pretending that you're okay with this person's lack of effort, this person's inconsistency? Is it them pretending that they're going to be something that they're not going to be? Okay, let's go ahead and read about deception. Okay. It says, this card is a loving nudge for you to beware of deception within a relationship. This could involve something mild, such as run-of-the-mill politeness, where your partner is afraid of offending you by sharing true feelings. Perhaps you're the one wearing the mask because you aren't disclosing something to your partner. Deep down, you know what this card pertains to. The romance angels are trying to protect your heart. Please say this invocation either silently or aloud. Romance angels, I ask that you give me very clear guidance that I can easily notice and understand to reveal the truth about the situation to my conscious awareness. Then notice and trust the signs that follow. This card is also a reminder to you about the importance of being genuine with your partner. Although discussing your true feelings may be uncomfortable, it will improve your relationship on many levels. Alright guys, I'm not making this up. The romance angels are saying exactly what this reading is saying. Time for some honesty. Time for some honest conversation. Alright, for those of you in a relationship, you know, if you know that you're the one wearing the mask because you've been pretending that you've been okay with this lackluster situation, then it's time for you to get honest and let this person know that it's time for them to step their game up. For those of you that have been dealing with someone who is, maybe they are afraid to tell you something. They're afraid to tell you the truth because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Whatever the case is, it's time for you to get honest. But things are going to change. Once that honesty comes out, things are going to change for the better. All right, Cancer? So that has been your April mid-month reading. Guys, let me know in the comments what are you dealing with. There's a lot of signs here, okay? Cancer, Sagittarius, King of Pentacles can be a Leo, Virgo, Aries, Pisces. We've got the Queen of Swords here, this air sign energy, the Taurus, Hierophant, the Scorpio, Judgment card. It's a lot going on. So guys, let me know what's up. If you would like a more personalized reading, you can contact me for that. Make sure you have liked the video if you enjoyed this reading. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any more content. And I will definitely see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Cancer.